Hey guys, this is Rue. Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be back. I feel like it's been ages since I've recorded a video, and to be honest with you guys, it kind of has been ages. I think the last time I did any recording or editing was mid-December, because I know I mentioned to y'all that I was doing a bunch of pre-recording so that I could spend some time with my family over the holidays and I wouldn't have to worry about like uploading or editing or anything, because I had everything completed. I just had scheduled uploads. I did do a few community posts just to interact with you guys a little bit, but I mean, other than that, I was like hardly worrying about my YouTube. But I'm very happy to be back. I missed it. I definitely really enjoy doing this, and I'm not trying to throw a pity party here, but I really don't have very many hobbies, so for me, YouTube is kind of, well, one, it's a creative outlet for me, which is really nice, and two, I just love doing it. It's so much fun. The whole editing process, sometimes it's a little bit daunting, but overall, I really enjoy it. It just gives me a way to spend my time. So anyways, happy to be back. I also took a little bit of a break last week. I've had some personal things that I've been dealing with, and honestly, I just wasn't up to it. If I would have tried to post something, it would have been like the crappiest video ever. So I just took a little bit of a break. But I'm back and happy to be here. So anyways, as you can tell from the title of this video, I am doing a shell challenge, kind of. The shell that I'm furnishing right now actually was built by my brother. So I had him make a house. He built it from scratch. He did landscaping, he did the interior, he did it all. And just to preface, he's never played Sims before. So the first time he ever played Sims, he built a whole house. He did a great job for a first time Sims player, because I'm sure if y'all look back on your first Sims build, we all started somewhere and we all started down in the dumps. So he did a really good job, and my brother is like my #1 fan. He was my first subscriber to my channel, and he watches all my videos, and he's not a Sims guy. He could care less about the Sims, but he's just really supportive of me, and yeah, him and I are really close. So I was kind of excited that he wanted to build a house, and I was excited to kind of refurnish it. So I did a speed build of it. I was going to do kind of like a live feed, but I kind of decided that it would just be a lot easier and faster if I just did a voiceover for it. But at the end of the video, we are going to do a tour of his build and my build. And I'll be honest with y'all, I did not go too crazy with like the decorating and everything in this build. I kind of just wanted to just put some basic furnishing in it, because this build was more just about seeing what I could do with his shell. So if you take a look, I'm just working on the first floor currently. We've already completed the kitchen, and I used the kotatsu table, I think that's what it's called, not sure on the pronunciation, but I used that in place of a dining room, because in my brother's build, which you'll see later, he used that and he was really happy about having used it, so I figured I would put it in my build as well. And here we're working on the living room, and I did use a lot of CC as normal. I just can't help it, you guys. I love CC. it makes the game enjoyable for me. I have tried to play vanilla, and I'm just not good at it. I get so bored, and I just can't do it. Everything has to look good for me to be really interested in the game. And, you know, that might be vain of me, but you know what? It is what it is. So, just putting in a few decorations. Here we put in an accent wall. I've been really obsessed with this color of green lately. So that's the accent color I went with in this build. And funnily enough, I've been playing The Sims 3 lately. And oh my gosh, you guys, I miss The Sims 3 so much. I finally have a computer that I can run the game on, and oh my goodness, it's all I've been playing, honestly. And I've been throwing around the idea of filming some Sims 3. I'm not sure how I want to go about it yet, so we're just gonna stick with The Sims 4 for now. So anyways, in The Sims 3, I just renovated my current family's house, and I used that same color for the accents in their house. So we're back in the kitchen, and I'm just adding in a little bit more clutter. Like I said, I didn't go too crazy with the decorations in this build, but I did want to make it look somewhat lived in, so we're just putting in minimal clutter, kind of. And I did do the whole exterior off camera. Well, that's a lie. I did film it, but there was just so much back and forth because I just could not decide what I wanted to do, and it was just gonna make this video way too long. So I cut out the exterior, but you will see it when we do the tour at the very end. So I am going to let the rest of this portion of the video play out. I have some music for y'all to listen to while you watch it. And then if you stay to the end, we're gonna tour my brother's build so you can see kind of what the shell was that we were working with. And then once we tour his build, we're gonna go back and take a look at my build in first person mode. So I will catch up with y'all at the end of the video. Okay, you guys, so here we are in my brother's build. So this was the original build, and then when I made the shell, I deleted everything except for the main walls and the roofing. I did redo the roofing in my build, I believe, but I followed his exact shell. So like I said, this was his first time ever playing The Sims, and he did everything by himself. I did not help him. The only time I helped him was if he had like a question and if he didn't know anything, but other than that, he did it all on his own. So this is the front of his build, and as you can see on the right side here, I hated this part of his build, not gonna lie. Sorry, but I did. If you're watching, brother, I hated this part. And I told him that too. I told him I hated it because anyways. So, we'll just, take a little tour. So, he did a lot of landscaping, and he was really proud of it, and he did do a really good job. I mean, there's a lot going on. So here we are at the front, and he's got this small porch on the outside. So why don't we actually take a tour of the outside first? So the porch wraps around the right side of the house. So if we come to the very back, I think he called this his Zen garden, and I think this is the part of the build that he was the most proud of. He spent a lot of time on this. As you can see, all of these are individual hydrangea bushes, but he just sized them down and put them all around his build. So this is his little pond area, and here is the back of his build. So whoever lives here must be into skiing because they've got their skis and snowboards, a little shrine there. This is what the back looks like. And this is what this side of the house looks like. So this fencing with the hedges goes all the way around. And then his little secret thing that he put in his build, which I did not put this in my build because I didn't want to. So we go through the back gate, and he's got a little bar area. So you've got all these picnic tables, and then it's just this little bar, I guess, that you could come up to after a day of skiing up there in the mountains over there. You can just barely see them. So yeah, he's got this little bar in the back of the property. Alright, we're back at the front. So if you come through the front doors, here is the inside of his build. So you can tell the lighting and, the colors that he chose really sets off like a cozy type of feeling. I love the warm lighting that he's got going on in here, and I like the navy blue colors he chose for the living room that he's got. So the living room in his build and my build are both in the same location. He's got a little fireplace over here in the corner, and he did use a lot of stuff from the Snowy Escape pack, as you can tell. And he chose what world he wanted to build in, so he chose Mount Komorebi, and he chose to use a lot of stuff from Snowy Escape. I didn't tell him what world or what packs, he just did it all himself. He is really into Japanese culture, and he is actually in the process of trying to do a exchange semester from his university in Japan, so we're waiting to hear back to see whether he got into the program or not. But anyways, so that's kind of why he chose the location, and a lot of the decorations that he chose is because he's really into the culture. So this is the kitchen. It's nice and simple. He used the Jungle Adventure kitchen set. Yeah, it's a very big kitchen. It's way bigger than the kitchen that I built in mine, but it's all the same shell. So this is what he did with his space. He put a little office area, and so you'll see in my build, I put a little laundry closet, and so did he, which I don't know if this would be functional or not, but behind this door he's got a washer and dryer, which I thought that was a really cool idea. I've never seen anybody do this. So it'd be interesting to see if it's functional or not. If anybody knows, let me know, because I haven't player tested it. I just thought it was a cool idea. So anyways, he's got a little dining room, and then if we head upstairs, he's got this little hallway when you first come upstairs, and then he's got these tapestries here, banners, I'm not sure what you would call those, but he's got this really nice hallway. And then you come over here, and here's the kotatsu table that I was telling you all about that he really liked in his build, so that's why I put it in mine. So there's that. He's got this little hallway, and then if you come here, there is a bathroom, which I love this bathroom. He did a great job on this bathroom because it's really nice. And then you come through here, and this is where the toilet and the bathtub are. And he put a lot of clutter around his build, which for a first-time builder, I feel like most first-time builders don't use a lot of clutter, and he did. He went all in on this build, I'm telling y'all. So we've got the first bedroom here, very spacious. It's got a desk, dresser, and a bed. And then you come back out into the hallway, and here's the second bedroom. So it's also super spacious, and it's similar to the other one, kind of the same layout, same furniture, but different colors. So that's really nice. So yeah, that is his build. So now we will jump over into my build so y'all can see the difference between what he did and what I did. Okay, you guys, so now we are in my build. So this is the same shell as the build that y'all just saw, same main walls. This is just how I decorated it. I did some things a little different than him. So this is the exterior. This is the front of my build. The exteriors of our builds are pretty different, I think. So here's the front, and then I extended the porches that he did, or the decking, whatever you want to call it. So mine is a little wider than his, and then so this area I was talking about right here on the right side of the house that I hated so much on his, just because of the overhang on the second level, I added in this little, I don't know what you would call it, a little outdoor area. So I added in these walls and supports just to kind of make it look a little less weird. And I didn't really know what to fill this area with. I just put these plants in here and a little bench and then that cute little well. And then if we come around back, added a little grill in. And then this is my Zen garden area, which definitely looks very different from his. I'm sure y'all can tell it looks super different from what his. I actually used the hot springs that comes with Snowy Escape, whereas my brother, when he made his own pond or fountain, but I used the hot spring. So added a bunch of foliage around, and then off to the side I added this, and this is a little CC bench that I have, and I love it. I just don't use it very often, so I figured this would be the perfect opportunity, because if y'all remember, his build had that secret bar behind the property, and I didn't do that, so instead I've just got this pretty little tree with a bench. Okay, so back at the front of the build, if we go in through the front door, this is mine. So I don't have the nice warm lighting that he has, but yeah, this is what it looks like. So I've got my living room in the same area that he does. Just obviously very different decorating styles, different vibes kind of going on. And this is the little laundry closet that I was telling y'all about. I didn't put a door on mine like my brother did. I just have this open archway because I'm pretty sure this is usable. But like I said, I don't know if having the door is usable or if it's not. So here's my kitchen. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, it's definitely very minimal compared to my brother's, but yeah, here's the kotatsu table and kitchen. So my build is definitely a lot brighter than his. His is kind of more dark and moody, but in a good, cozy kind of way, and mine's just more light and airy and minimal. So that's the first floor, and then going upstairs. Sorry, you guys, I keep yawning, and I don't know why, I'm not even tired. So if you come upstairs, our layouts upstairs are definitely very different, as y'all can tell. So I've got this little seating area with the cutest little hutch ever. I had to put this in this build because I've been dying to use it. It is such a cute piece of CC. So I had to have that in here. But I've just got a little seating area here. And then through this first door, we've got a little kids room. And I wasn't originally going to put a kids room in this build, but I saw this CC set in my game, which I had forgotten I downloaded. And so I saw it and I was like, okay, yep, kids room, because I really want to put this in a build. So we've just got this cute little kids room with a bear theme, as you can tell. Super cute. And then you go back out to the main area, and next door we have the main bathroom. So it's nothing crazy. Just a simple bathroom, but it does have a nice big countertop, which is nice. And then we go out, and here is the main bedroom, I guess you would call it. And I love the color scheme in here, kind of the reddish type color, with the hardwood flooring. So yeah, it's just, like I said, simple. Didn't go too crazy with the furnishings. And then the main bedroom also has an ensuite, so just shower, tub, and then double sinks on this side. And these are my favorite mirrors. They're from the Auntie Vera's collection, and I can't remember who that collection is by. It might be Purism. I think I'm saying that right. So yeah, that is my build. So y'all can see that there is definitely some very big differences between my build and my brother's build, but you know, same shell, so it's kind of crazy what you can do with the same shell. It just depends on who's building it. You know, everybody has their own styles, their own preferences, so even though he's my brother and we're related, you can see we definitely don't have the same styles when it comes to interior design. And also, y'all, don't be mean when you judge his build, because like I said, that's his first build, and compared to what my first build probably was, I don't know where my first build is. It's gone, disappeared. So I don't have it anymore. I would love to look at it, but I don't have it. So compared to what my first build probably was, his is like really good. He's very talented. So yeah, that is the end of this video, you guys. Hopefully next week I will have another episode of our For Rent Let's Play up for y'all. And then like I said, I might sprinkle in a little bit of Sims 3 content every now and again. Not decided, so don't hold me to it. But anyways, to my brother, if you're watching this, thank you for collaborating with me on this video, and I love you. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.